Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're trying to do today is we're playing Mirror March Fleet Mill, or whatever. Mirror Fleet Mill, I think is what I'm going for. So, Fleet Swallower. 7 converted mana cost, Fish. It's a 6/6. Whenever Fleet Swallower attacks, target player puts the top half of their library rounded up into their graveyard. So, you can't completely mill out an opponent very easily with this unless you get them down to 1 card, and then you can mill them, by getting rounded up to half their library, they get to mill 1. So there is an issue with that, but at the same time, we can mill a lot of their deck really quickly and still have a 6/6 on the battlefield. So what we're trying to do with this is combo that with Mirror March, as well as just a bunch of other creatures that work really well for milling with Mirror March, because I feel like we could have a shot here, but we have to get super, super lucky with Mirror March. So that is a big issue with this deck. You have to flip well with Mirror March, otherwise this is terrible. And I have gone like 6 creatures in a row without getting a single flip, and then also the next one has like 10 coins on it, so you never know what's going to happen with Mirror March. That's the one thing. So Mirror March, what it does, if you don't know, it's an enchantment, 6 converted mana costs. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you flip a coin, and if it's heads, you get a creature, basically a token creature with haste. If you keep flipping heads, you get more and more and more. As soon as you flip tails, you don't get any more, and all those exile at the beginning of your next end step. So really fun. What we're trying to do with that is we're also trying to get value with Wall of Lost Thoughts. We get to mill 4 cards of target opponent's deck whenever it comes in. Same thing with Homer Explorer. We play these, hopefully we get a bunch of tokens, and we can mill like 12 to 20 cards on one turn, or we get none of them and we get nothing. Homer Explorer also can swing in for, if we get a bunch of guys, we can swing in with those 4 extra guys that we get for quite a bit of damage as well. Thief of Sanity, same type of ideal here, is that if we get a swing in with a bunch of Thief of Sanity tokens, we also get to pick one of those, but we mill 3 cards from their deck as well when we get a swing in with haste. We have Quasi Duplicate to kind of do the same type of thing. The tokens that come in do not trigger Mirror March, but it's another option that we can do stuff with in the early game. We're just trying to get more value out of these guys. Quasi Duplicate can be what finishes out the game if we get them down to like four cards in the deck, and we have a Wall of Lost Thoughts. We can just fire off a Quasi Duplicate, mill those last 4 cards, and win the game. So that's what we're trying to do with this deck, pretty much. And then we're trying to do all the things to survive, because this is a very stupid way to go. Honestly, this is not the best idea for a deck, but it's so fun if it goes off. So we're going to try it out, see how it goes. Wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, we are up against Orcish Miner. Bring it on. And we are playing our Mirror Fleet Mill. Mirror Mill, I think, sounds a little bit better. We're going to keep this. We have Thief of Sanity, and we have a combo piece, and hopefully we get to play our stuff. Blood Crypt tapped. Perfect. And then we'll get down Steam Vents on the next turn. Alright, Drowned Catcomb. Well, very slow going so far, but we're getting our mana, which is great. We're possibly going to get up to this Mirror March. And then Homerid Explorer is not a terrible card just to kind of get out on the battlefield. Do we go for... Alright, let's see what they're running here. Thief of Sanity is the best thing to play. We'll see if they have counters, if they have burn for it. Alright, so Syncopate. Alright. We might try to just get down Treasure Map on this next turn. Scrying is going to be good. That way we can actually get more. We want these guys to come down with Mirror March if we can. So, man, we've got all of our combo pieces. All right, try for Treasure Map. We're also getting counters out of the deck. These guys can be good for doing that on the next turns as well. All right, Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn. We're just going to stop on their end step and our upkeep. We don't need to do anything with Scrying just yet. We can get down a Fleet Swallower with this Mirror March. Please don't have more counters. Oh, my goodness. They're going to end up having more counters, huh? Alright, well, that's land. I think we keep land on top here. That's not bad. Pass them my turn. Draw, because we already scryed. Go to main phase. Let's, do we want to play this? I want to try to get them to counter more stuff, but so we're gonna fire this off to see if they counter it. No counters in hand. That's what it looked like. Hopefully we mill like 3 more counters. Oh, we milled 2 and a Star of Extinction. Okay. So we do want to get a scry here with the treasure map. So we'll go ahead and throw down the mountain. Pass the turn. This time we will stop on our upkeep, although... Yeah, we'll see here. I'm not sure if I want to use the treasures for Mirror March. We probably will. Shivan Fire goes to the graveyard. Do they have counters? Alright, Lava Coil resolves. That's fine. Alright, looks like it's going to my turn. We're going to scry. That's going to go to the bottom. We really don't care about having those guys necessarily. We want to find a negate if we can, actually. So we're going to scry for that, actually. Ooh, another Fleet Swallower. Okay. I'm a simple man. You give me a Fleet Swallower, I keep it. Alright, we're going to go to main phase. We are going to pay the 2. I don't think it really matters in this deck. We're going to try for this. Man, if we had negate, this would be beautiful. Oh, we get down Mirror March. Yes! Alright, now we just have to resolve the Fleet Swallowers. Oh, we're going to make it work. Okay, don't... Oh, man. Now they get to go digging for stuff. They kept it on top. Mirari Conjecture. What? Okay, returning what? Counter? Oh, my goodness. Boo. Alright, well, we're going to make them have stuff that they have to counter anyway. So, Homerid Explorer. They don't even... Oh, they can't... Oh, my goodness. They couldn't even counter. I missed it. Okay, get me like 10 of them. That's enough. That's enough. Mill. Man, oh, I could have got the Fleet Swallower with 2 of them that time. Alright, so this is working for us. I made a huge mistake there, though. Alright, they get some Chemist's Insights. We're going to tap 1, tap 2... Play treasure map. And swing in here. Do we want to draw? Finding a negate is so vital now, I believe. Opponent just scoops it up. Oh, so I made a huge mistake. I could have got down Fleet Swallower. I was thinking with the Sinister Sabotage, but I didn't realize that they had only 2 mana left. I just didn't even look. So big mistake there, but we turned out okay. All right, Onyx the Dark. How do you say Onyx? Is it Onyx or I don't know. All right, we're gonna keep this. Actually, do we want to keep this? We can't play anything in our hand. Never mind. We're mulliganing. Better. Not amazing. We want land on top. Blue land. Okay, Blood Crypt tapped. So treasure map can help us look for land. If we draw it here, then we're in great shape. Ew, not the right kind of land. All right, treasure map. We're gonna stop on our upkeep. I mean, if we find the Thief of Sanity, or if we find blue mana, then we're in great shape. But Wall of Lost Thoughts to the bottom. Can't play it. Draw. Negate. Go to main phase. Play Blood Crypt tapped. Stop on our upkeep again. Alright, give me blue. Alright, so this is... They haven't found any Thought Erasures yet, which is good. But Ritual of Soot could be really good for us here. In fact, not yet. We're going to hold off. Steam Vents tapped. We keep it. Yes, draw. So Ritual Soot could be bad. We're going to pay this. Pay for it. Thief of Sanity. I'm kind of trying to get out counters. So I'm guessing it's going to be a countered yes. And then hopefully we can get down the Ritual of Soot next turns. They are going to get in for a pretty big hit, though, because this it needs one more counter. All right, so Ritual of Soot should be really good here. No... Alright, they didn't have a counter. We get to wipe their board. We get to stop on our upkeep now, because I forgot that this last time. Thought Erasure takes Mirror March, I believe. They could take the Negate. Alright. So we need to find another Mirror March. Night Veil Sprite. Stop on our upkeep. Treasure map. land lets us actually play something without breaking treasures, but I think we just need to find better stuff at this point. We can hold up the negate. Draw, what do we find? Steam vents. Go to main phase. Is it good enough to play the Hominid Explorer? What do they mill to here? We could get rid of some good stuff. And with Surveil, they're typically milling as well a little bit. They already know what we've got. Might as well. I mean, if we found, like, it would be nice to have that in case we did find the Mirror March, whatever, but this actually does put a clock on them. We actually milled some really good stuff. So this is a deck that gets stuff back, whatever that's called. All right, so we can at least block the Darkblade Agent. It will... Does it get Death Touch as well? Yes, it does. Okay. Ooh, Quasi-Duplicate could be okay. We're going to draw, though. Okay, draw. Island. Boo. Alright, so next, swing in. Down to 17, Quasi-Duplicate this guy. We're not going to do it again, but this just gets a little bit more mill going for us. We milled some good stuff. And pass the turn. This way we can hold up the island for the Quasi-Duplicate again. Alright, Whispering Snitch. Swings in, resolves. We will absolutely kill this guy. Resolve. So, I mean, he gets to trade off, but we're fine killing the guy that helps him draw. Especially for these cheap little fellas. Alright, so we are starting to lose... Oh my goodness. Alright, give me something good. Not land, not land. No more of the land stuff. Okay. Wall of Lost Thoughts. Well, we're just going to go for trying to mill you. Target player. There we go. Not the library. I tried targeting the library. Ooh, that's not good. That does cost them life, though. Alright, we're actually going to play the island... so that we can play without spending mana here. Quasi-Duplicate this guy. Discard Dragon Skull Summit. Don't really need more black and red. Mill you. Down to 29, we swing in. Down to 15. Alright, so we have this guy as a blocker. If they don't find anything good, we can negate anything really scary here. Alright, resolve. They're not very close to being milled here. Yep, gets back a Blood Operative. Down to 8. Ravenous Tubes. Uh-oh. Kills the Explorer. Well, there's another one. Draw a card. Alright, so we have to find something quick. Moment of Craving's not bad. It's actually not that bad at all. Alright, Explorer. We might... I mean, I want to get these guys dead, but we might just fire it off on the Blood Operative. Or we swing in here. They block and block, and then we get to kill Ravenous Chupacabra. Are we going to kill them both? Alright, just lets it through. Down to 10. Oh, I need to kill one of these Night Veil sprites. Ugh. I want to kill this guy with it if we can. Alright, there's the land. Resolve. Alright, that's fine. Give me a Fleet Swallower. Fleet Swallower would actually not be that bad at all. Alright, so they get to Surveil here. We have to let this go through first before we kill this. Are we okay not killing that? We have a blocker for it. They just gain enough life that it doesn't matter, but then we have a better chance of winning. Yeah, we have to get rid of these guys. With the Stitch out, we need to start doing that. I should have done that earlier. I forgot about the Stitch as well. The Snitch. The Stitch, whatever. Okay, Phyrexian Scriptures will be good. That actually gives us a chance to survive here. So, do I swing in first? We can kill some of their stuff. But if they get a swing back, then we lose. So, next, we're going to swing in with 1. Yeah, he blocks there. He will be able to get it back to hand. Maybe I should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that because I will get to exile it, so he gets to get back the Blood Operative. They know that we have this negate. Okay, kill everything except the Explorer. Next, swing in. Down to 8. Are we really gonna do this? Alright, mill you. We keep milling some good stuff. They're down to 16. All they have to do is kill us though. Whispering Snitch is not good. Blood Operative. Okay. We get to exile their entire graveyard on our turn. So that means that there's no chance of getting any of this stuff back. Which for... That's good. Alright. We keep drawing crap. Okay, next we will swing in here. We're okay to trade off with both. If they swing, yeah, if they block both, that's fine. They gain life, they kill our biggest dude, but we now again have a better board state. And they only have 15 cards in the deck. Passes to my turn. Negate. They knew we had it. Is opponent thinking of scooping here? He has something else, it looks like. Right, Ravenous Chupacabra we'll hold on to. Down to 8. Pass the turn. So Quasi-Duplicate is pretty good. Hostage Taker. Alright, so they can't play it. That's fine. We actually get to mill them a little bit more here. Ravenous Chupacabra. Kill your Hostage Taker. Get back the Hominid. Get to mill you a little bit more. We keep milling some good stuff too. Treasure Map. And pass the turn. Stop on our upkeep. Dimir Spybug. Ooh, actually, opponent scoops it up. Oh my goodness, we really should not be winning with this deck. But I guess we did everything we wanted to. The Hominid Explorer or Crabs were not doing bad. They could have kept finding blockers, but we would have milled them out that way too. So the milling plan actually was helping a lot there. We got rid of a ton of great things that they had drawing into. So it worked out pretty well. All right, Death by Carl. And we're playing Mirror Fleet Mill. Man, what's up with not drawing blue mana? We're going to keep this, though. We have Treasure Map into a lot of board wipes, which is beautiful. Blood Crypt, tapped. And we draw into a Fleet Swallower. So this is actually a really good hand. And if we're up against Selesnya, this is beautiful. All right, Dragon School Summit, Treasure Map. We're going to stop on our upkeep. We have to find blue mana. Unless we need to fire off his Fiery Cannonade, which we do not. So, Treasure Map, blue mana. Perfect. Draw. Go to main phase, play it, stop on our upkeep. We're going to get down to the Thief of Sanity. Ooh. Boo. Alright, draw. Thief of Sanity. And Water Grave tapped. Pass the turn. So this is the issue, is Fiery Cannonade, and is this just like a lockdown deck? Do we want a Fiery Cannonade? I think that getting down the Thief of Sanity and actually resolving that's better. So pass the turn. Okay, Seer. Alright, so next, swing in Thief of Sanity. Alright, do we just want a Charging Monstrosaur, or do we want to get back our treasure map with their own cage? Charging Monstrosaur is pretty good. We can play that on the next turn, so let's treasure map, and we can hold up Fiery Cannonade if we really need to. Pass the turn. Stop on our upkeep. We want to try to find another land if we can. Fight with fire. Okay. Colossal Majesty. Alright, they're looking for big stuff. This might be... I don't really know what this is. Scry. Cast Down's not bad. We have so many board wipes, though, that I don't think we need it. Yeah, we'll Scry again. Even though, yeah, okay. We get to play the Charging Monstrosaur still, and we get closer to a Fleet Swallower. Go to main phase. Charging Monstrosaur. All attack. Down to 13. And Thief of Sanity is working well for us. This one, of course, is not really, but... Alright, Fiery Cannonade actually might just be the best thing to do here. Ooh, and a Quasi-Duplicate. Alright, I mean... This is probably going to make them scoop. They actually get to kill the Charging Monstrosaur, so I played that wrong. I should have made the copy first. We're going to Scry. Chupacabra's not bad. Resolve. Alright, we want to win with Fleet Swallower, so we really don't care about that guy. And pass the turn. Ravaged Chupacabra is good against anything that they might be bringing in on the next turn, but I'm actually really liking where we're at now. We could have played those better for sure. Like I should have Quasi-Duplicated before and then done that, or maybe even swung in. Down to 18. But now we are on the plan of Fleet Swallower or Quasi-Duplicate. Do we use all of our treasures just to make that happen? If they have a board wipe. Okay, Fleet Swallower. We can Quasi-Duplicate again on the next turn. I'm going to do it. I really shouldn't. But if they're playing the cages and stuff like that, it looks like that's more of their plan. I don't think they're going to have a board wipe. They could have a Settle the Wreckage, but then we can kind of play around that. We get to mill how many cards? So 20 on the first one, and then 10 on the next one. Well, I guess like 21, and then 10. That's pretty fun. So we bring them down to 10 cards in the deck on this next turn, even if they have a Settle the Wreckage. So we want to Quasi-Duplicate first. Do we want to hold on to the Hominid Explorer? We might get rid of the Ravenous Chupacabra. Or maybe Ritualist Soot. We already put one of their cages to the graveyard. So they have a very small chance of finding more of that stuff unless they're running a lot of it. This could be like an enchantment deck. Alright, possibly a Settle the Wreckage here. Alright, we're going to hold on to the swamp so that we can use it for Quasi-Duplicate. Okay, so there we go. Quasi-Duplicate, swamp. And then we can actually bring in the Hominid Explorer on the next turn. So next, yeah, opponent's in good games. Swing in. Mill you. Mill you. Alright, down to 20 cards. And down to 10 cards. Do they have the Settle the Wreckage? They take it down to 1. So Hominid Explorer, I think, gets it low enough that we can actually mill them completely out with these Fleet Swallowers on the next turn. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Hominid Explorer. Homarid? I don't know. Whatever, however you say that. But mill them down to 6. They get a draw to 5, and then we get to mill 3 times. The first time we mill them 3. The second time we mill them 1. The next time we mill them 2 down to 0. So, I mean, at this point they can't win fast enough to actually win anyway, unless they have a Gaia's Blessing. Actually, if they had a Gaia's Blessing, that's something, and a settle here. But either way, we get to mill them out. So they're letting us do it, which is awesome. All attack. I mean, we actually kill them before we mill them anyway. But we do get them down to 0 cards. Do they have a Settle the Wreckage? Mill 1. Mill the last one. Do they have the Settle to lose by milling? They're holding on to something. Maybe a Silhouette? Alright. Well, that's about as good as it gets. We didn't get the Mirror March with the Fleet Swallower, but we did Quasi-Duplicate, which was kind of the second combo with that. And so we did it. We made the combo work. And so I'm going to end it there. All right, so I actually only played 3 games with this deck, and all 3 of them were the victories, the ones that you just saw. And it worked out very, very well. Really surprising. I did actually play this one like a week ago when I was trying to test it out and did terrible with it. Didn't win a single game, and I was really worried about this. I didn't change anything, though, because I feel like the build was kind of what I wanted. We had some things to deal with control. We could probably bring in some Thought Erasures in here as well, which might be pretty good. That gets more stuff in there. But Thief Sanities, I feel like the deck actually does have a shot. It just depends on if you draw into your board wipes against which kinds of matchups, you know, if you're drawing the right cards. And I like the deck. It's really fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.